you were a part of one of the most legendary Ultimate Fighter casts ever. That featured a lot of different girls, still prominent members, big time players that are still fighting right now. What do you recall from your experiences in the house?
Oh,
There's a follow-up question to this that maybe I should have asked you first.
you want to say it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would say your overall TV portrayal on the show might have been a little skewed.
Yeah.
It looked like um, it was kind of framed to make you the bad guy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like any of that negative energy toward you was just kind of put on you just by like maybe the way that you were portrayed on the show was negative when that wasn't really the case?
Yeah, I think, and as you watch the show, I think that kind of comes out. At first, they try to say that it was like, I was just, this bitch or like whatever, so that I warranted their behavior to me. I think that's how they wanted to sell the show, because the mean girl's behavior was so bad. There had to be a reason for it, but really there was no reason for it. Yes, they were worried about me and worried about me beating them, and so they wanted to break me down any way they could. I came into that so confident. I was working with Benny the Jet. I was working with my coach, Robert Follis, Misha Tate. My grappling, my striking, like going into that show, I was unstoppable. There was nothing that was going to stop me except for maybe an ACL tear,
Yeah.
uh, which happened. But, it didn't matter how crazy they were. I was able to like turn my cheek and really kind of hold myself professionally. I don't know how I did it, honestly, but I had my good friend Tisha Torres now. She was there with me, and she was very helpful, and a couple other girls. It was great. We would play cards with like JoJo and Randa and Alex Chambers. Tisha was a part of that. I'm trying to think who else.
I know Esparza was there, Penne.
Carly, yeah, but yeah. So those girls were all like the mean girls, right? And then there was like us.
I believe Angela Hill was on that one, right?
Yes, yep. And Tisha's about to go whoop her ass again.
Who else was on there? Beck Rawlings.
Yep, they were all mean girls. You don't have to say anymore. It's like
I was gonna say I can't really. I'm trying to remember who
you
they
don't
were off
need
the top of
to.
my
They're
head.
mentioning.
So
But yeah,
overall,
it was really hard. It was hard. It was hard to keep my mouth shut. It was like nails on a chalkboard. I wanted to fucking kill those girls. And that's
yeah,
why I fought Beck with a torn ACL, because I knew I was that much better. I knew I could beat her. And if I would have had a little bit more time to prepare with a torn ACL against Felice, I know I would have beat her. But again, I had no stability, I had nothing.
yeah.
But
So would you say that maybe the energy that you have towards them is still the same today, or have any of them ever tried to like reach out and say, hey, look, maybe I was a little rough on you on the shows, my bad?
Rose Namajunas did do that. Like, so we aired the show in September, and that December, she texted me on New Year's or something saying she was sorry. She didn't realize how much, of a bitch she was, or something like that. And we've been friends since. So she's come out when I lived in Vegas. She came out and trained with me. She's come to my gym a few times and trained with me. She trains regularly with Tisha. So yeah, we're definitely on a different level than we were on that show. She's grown up a lot. Anyone else? I mean, again, I'm cool with JoJo. The girls I was cool with, I'm still cool with. And then the girls that I wasn't cool with, I've seen Beck a couple times, and she was cordial. But yeah, Angela Magaña can stuff it. Angela Hill, not a big fan. I really loved her to get knocked out this coming fight. Let's see who else. Yeah, the rest of Jessica Penne was just a total bitch, and still is. Anytime I've come around her or whatever, yeah, she still has just that bitchiness. So, and Felice too, there's no reason. Which that whole thing, I tore my ACL, and oh, that's just an excuse, blah blah blah. And then when she tore hers, she was on crutches and shit. And it's like, get out of here.
That was going to be the next question.
Go ahead. Yes, it's going to be a Felice question.
Nah, well, I mean, you pretty much answered it already, because basically on the show they were making it seem like you didn't really have any knee issues, but it seemed like, I mean, obviously that you did. So yeah. But
Yeah, I was trying to not act like I had any knee issues. It's like I knew what I could do and what I couldn't do, right? And it's like I have to feel what my body feels like. And it was like, yeah, they can sit there and say, "Oh, I was scared to train with them," which is crazy because I trained with Julie Kedzie, Michelle Watterson, Holly Holm growing up, and then Misha Tate, and you know, it's like, what are you girls gonna bring that these girls didn't? You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's like my whole career I trained with the best, and that's why I felt like I was the best at that time. So yeah, they were just immature. They were, didn't they want to bring my light down. They didn't like the shine that I had going.
And the last question about the Tough House.
Yes, thank
What
you.
was it like working with Roger Mayweather?
Oh, well, he wasn't a part of the Ultimate Fighter.
Well, I thought that there was a clip when he was like doing pad work with you guys,
I've done
something like
that
that.
was before the Ultimate Fighter. I think when I first moved to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Uh, who brought me there?